An article or short videos released this morning on NHL.com.
Ooh, what's the content? What's it about?
It's about me and being gay and creating a safe space in hockey to be and in sport to be yourself and live your life.
Right.
Which is really cool, the NHL.
Yeah.
Super cool. But the comments are horrific.
Let's read the comments. Don't read the comments. Let's read the comments.
Hi guys, make sure you get your tickets to DragCon LA, May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. I'll be there. Will you?
I was closeted, married to a woman. When I came out, my parents didn't accept me, and I'm an alcoholic.
So I was a closeted professional hockey player, I was suicidal, and a womanizer.
But
When we learned that our problems aren't special,
and everybody's going through something,
we realized it's all It's nobody's business what you do in your bedroom and in private, so for the love of God, quit telling everybody.
Who said it wasn't happening in the bedroom? First of all,
Yeah.
there's things happening all over the house.
And why does it have to be in private?
You're talking about how you overcame and became, open about your sexuality and avoided suicide.
Yeah.
So you're helping people out there in the world who may relate to that.
Completely, and it's not like we're talking about sex or anything else, I'm just sharing a story.
At this point, this just came out today. How many views are on the video?
Over 12,000,
Right, and it's got multiple comments.
almost 1,000.
So we're zeroing in on 5 or 6 negative comments, and that's what we do, right? We
Yeah.
find ourselves looking, "Ugh, what did this person say bad about me?" Meanwhile, there's probably hundreds
So
of
many.
comments that are so positive and supportive,
So
we
many.
blow past them.
I tune all that shit out now. And I tell myself positive things. I felt like all the negativity from the stuff I do was eating at me.
Right.
Dealing in this world was starting to bug me. So I made a gratitude journal and I wrote everything in my life I'm grateful for. Everything I want to do in my career, everything I want to do in my life, and also everything I love about myself.
You see, you're speaking my language. If you look at any of my postings, it's always #grateful. And some people will tease you, "Oh, #grateful." And when the more that you focus on the positives and the things that are happening, the more good that will come your way.
And I gotta tell you, since then, more people are contacting me to speak. More opportunities, like the NHL is filming about me and putting it on
Right.
their website.
You're on World of Wonder
I'm
right
on
now.
World of Wonder, sharing these messages to people who probably need it and are gonna see this and hopefully just do it. When you're positive and you're doing things in that space, in that mental space of gratitude and positivity and all that, those negative comments will likely diminish or have less of an impact on you.
Queens get a lot of hate.
Queens get the most hate on the internet. The most we think we're reading them and being funny, and it's like, F off, you're not. Stop it.
Well, there's this whole kind of tricky waters about reading. It's not everybody's talent, and some people just go for the jugular and they're actually being mean. There are certain queens that can read the house down that
Boots.
have the Bianca Del Rio. That bitch can read you, but is one of the sweetest queens I've ever met.
And that's the thing they don't realize. It's like in hockey world, we chirp.
Oh,
Locker room banter is called chirping.
chirping. I love that.
That's reading. It's typically in a hockey setting, it's from a bond of knowing each other and knowing how to poke at each
Right.
other. And that's really what queens are doing. And people don't realize this and they come at it with such nasty, vile
One of the differences between the two is that there's a relationship.
Yes.
If brothers and sisters, friends, pals can tease each other and there's a built-in relationship there, so you can jab. On social media, oftentimes people get in there and get nasty and there's a wall, they're a keyboard, and they don't know you and they're coming in really hot and heavy.
You just don't know in life.
You don't know.
You don't know other people. So to have that reaction and be rude or do anything without having any idea what's going on,
That is unnecessary, kids.
even those people that are writing hate stuff,
Right.
they're going through That's why they're putting hate out there. Now I look at those comments that I just got and I go, I wonder what they're struggling with. If we can learn to take a breath and instead of reacting towards them, having some empathy.
It doesn't take away the fact that it hurts. Just because it's and it's you have a right to have those feelings. And in that process of those feelings, you say to yourself, where is this coming from? When you have that sort of negativity and you're putting that negativity out in the world, you're bringing it back to yourself. And it's oftentimes where you can catch yourself. Am I gossiping? Am I talking about somebody else? Am I spreading that? And if you can catch yourself and stop yourself, and you say to yourself, why? Why am I doing that? And the answer probably is you're unhappy with something about yourself.
When I dealt with my it was a lot easier to take those, like, I get death threats. It's a lot easier to deal with now that I'm in a comfortable place and I don't care what people think of me. I love that I'm a gay man. We're already treated as, you know, in a sense, less than because we're gay.
Right.
We gotta start by being good to each other.
Right.
We have to come together as a family instead of being the ones sending the hate to other members of our community.
Of
like,
our
that's
own
just
community.
up. We're all a part of humankind. Why can't we just be kind? I'm a big believer that only you can accept you. If I cared about what those people just said, that means I need their acceptance or their validation. You only need your own, then you don't give a You're so focused on you and creating your path. The validation from others is irrelevant. And when you learn to accept yourself, you can love yourself.
Right.
And then
you
once
still
you
have
learn
to check yourself to make sure you've got good intentions.
And wreck
Let's just
yourself.
put that out there. You have to wreck yourself?
Or not wreck yourself. How's that go? You better check yourself, don't wreck yourself.
Word.
One thing I really like about you is that you're not afraid to put it out there. You're paving a way for drag queens and you're opening doors and getting them thinking about things that maybe they're doing that they can look to you and be like, hey, she went through it, she did it, she came out the other side.
Oh, that is very sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Something about you. I have prejudices in my life of when I see somebody who's athletic and in great shape, that you have such a genuine heart and that you're truly not a vicious individual as I had, sort of this preconceived notion of people who have this type of physique and or sports interests and etc., that you are treating people with the respect and the love that they deserve.
Thank you.
Let's hear it for cyber loving.
Cyber loving, not cyber bullying. Deal with your and you won't care about the you get.
Hashtag grateful. Write that gratitude list. And you, the viewer out there, say something that you're grateful for and potentially something nice about one or both of us. Hi, darling. It's me, Mrs. Kasha Davis. Thank you so much for commenting. I love that you saw the video. Cheers.
Oh, you're so old and basic. Where did you get that outfit? Ross? Ugh.